Hello, welcome to my show. Who the hell am I? Well, if you don't know, you may have seen me in Spelling Bee or The Lion and the Wiz, or on the Electric Company watching TV with your kids. But if you saw Memphis, how could you forget this? The smile, the style, the fat, the blow. Welcome to the Monroe Iglehart Show. How am I doing? Pretty good?
So you do the film, and so how'd you go from, movie to our wonderful family of Memphis?
I actually got a call back for the national tour of West Side Story, which I auditioned for in LA. I moved to LA. I was living there for a year and a half, and they had me come here for my callback. Since I worked with Sergio, so he knew, that I could do what he wanted, and so I texted him and was like, hey, let's get brunch or whatever. And he's like, well, we're looking for someone, and you're in town, so can you come in and sing for us? So
I like the transition. Hey, let's go get brunch and chill and me not have to work. And Sergio says, that's awesome, but I have a better idea. Why don't you come in and sing for a job?
Yeah.
So you say,
it was cool.
forget brunch, I'll go sing.
Right.
Right.
So I sang before the 7 o'clock show. They gave me a ticket. I got to see the show. It was my first time seeing Memphis. Blown away by the show.
Right.
I was like, I can't believe I get to do this now.
Hold on, time out. You call Sergio for brunch. He says, forget brunch, let's go eat. Let's go sing. You sing for him. And you got the job that day? So basically you sang, because you skipped that part. He said, I sang and got a ticket to see the show. He skipped the whole part about brunch, forget brunch, sang, got the show, got a ticket, saw the show. That's what happened? I just want to reiterate, this does not happen. What the funny thing is, I want to say this doesn't happen, but then you've seen 2 people on our website that this has happened to. Him and Ephraim. 2 people who just said, I feel like being on Broadway today. And got on Broadway and in a major motion picture. I choke you, but the camera's off. So, let's go from there. So you're watching the show. Where'd you watch it from? You watched from the box?
I had a house seat, yeah.
Okay. So you see the show and you go, wow, I'm going to be a part of this now. And now that you're a part of it, here's the fun part, ladies and gentlemen. A swing usually gets about a week or 2. No, any cast member gets about a week or 2 to learn the role, learn the part. Paul, explain to our wonderful fans how your first week went.
Well, I learned the music to the first half of the show, and I learned a couple of numbers here and there. No major pressure.
No pressure at all.
I get a call. Carrie Tedder goes on vacation.
Right?
I get a call that Charlie's out of the show, and they don't have any Main Streeters.
That means we didn't have any white people that night.
I'm trying to be PC here. Doesn't
I'm
matter,
not.
right?
We had no white people that night.
So I had to do what I could in the show. I didn't know the whole show yet, but I got my welcome back to Broadway was through the downstage center trap door.
Now let me explain it from a brother who's on stage. We find out that, as he said, Carrie has to go on vacation and Charlie accidentally got injured. And so we don't know what we're going to do. And we hear they're going to put Paul on. And everybody backstage is going, wait, Paul does he know the show? Does he know the show? And that's all we knew. The next thing we know, the lights are on. We're in the 3rd song of the show. And Paul pops out of center stage elevator and begins to sing his face off. We all kind of went, this boy is awesome.
It was so much fun. It's like, the film is fun, but theater is so, it's like so energetic. You get like this rush because these people are with you.
Yes. And it was live. And you just got shot out of the cannon.
Literally,
boom,
out of the floor.
And then the next day, what was really cool was that, now tell me if I'm wrong, you learned the other parts of the show you didn't know to go on that night. And they kind of went on that whole week. So during the day, you would learn all the parts you didn't know and then go on.
Yeah.
And during that week, am I wrong, but did you go on for a speaking role?
I did.
So, if you've seen our show, or if you haven't, please come and see our show. We have a moment where we have Frank Dreyer, who sells beer. You'll understand when you come and check out the show. The person who played that role was also gone. So we had 3 Caucasian males out at once, and This young man stepped in, created a character, literally. I'm watching him, I'm on stage, he creates a character about 30 seconds before he goes on stage, comes on stage, rocks it, gets laughs. I'm standing on stage, myself and Derek, who plays Gator. We're looking at each other. We're trying to act, but we're also noticing how good Paul is. We're going, did that just happen? And we were amazed at how amazing you were. It was fantastic how quickly you picked it up, how just intuitive you were with just to create a character on the spot, which is what we're paid to do, which we expect rehearsal a little bit.
Well, yeah.
And you just kind of came up with it, bam, and went.
That's what I love to do, those create characters. Yeah, I mean, it's like I get to play a teenager, running cameras, doing maybe a stage manager. I could do Frank Dryer. I feel like I'm a crazy person. I'm a schizophrenic.
It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. He's paid to be schizophrenic. So we're coming to our close, but I do want to say this to you. So you have done Broadway by the age of 17. You've been in a movie by the age of 21 years old. You've been in movies that won Oscars. You've been in shows that has won Tonys. You got into a show that won a Tony, and then in the first week, after the week we won the Tony, stepped on stage and played a couple characters you didn't even know. Now you are what age?
I'm 22.
You are 20. You are 20. That's wrong and funny. You are 22 years old, and now you were talking about choreography. So now that you've done Broadway and film, does it say, okay, that's the goal? The goal is not to be the guy behind the table to tell people what to do, because I think I know enough about what I'm doing.
That's the side goal. That's not the immediate goal right now. The immediate goal would be to play a lead on Broadway.
Wow, okay.
And to maybe do a TV show. I would love to work in TV.
Well, brother, you are going in the right direction from what I see.
But I do want to be a choreographer. Is my life goal, and maybe direct and produce and get into that kind of thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, I urge you to come and see Memphis, to come and see Paul McGill, because you can see him now for a nice price on Broadway. But if you don't see him now, you may be paying buku money to see him in the theater, buy DVDs, and also watch his shows that he will be choreographing, directing, producing. And I just wanted to say that I love Paul because I'll probably be working for him. Hi, I think you're awesome.
I think you're awesome
too. Ladies and gentlemen, one of our newest members, Mr. Paul McGill, and we will be back with different interviews during the month to give you all of our cast members so you can meet the real people behind Memphis. Thanks, Paul.
Thank you.